Hare Krishna. Bhagavad Gita as it is. Discover life-touching revelations from this Gita series. At your service, Swarup Krishna Das, paying respectful obeisances to spiritual master. All glories to his divine grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada. In this video, we explore chapter 2, verses 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. Question arises, did Arjuna become impotent? Title of chapter 2, contents of the Gita summarized. The 3 verses belong to the first subsection, verses 1 to 10, that repeats Arjuna's doubts and ultimate surrender. Bhagavad Gita verse 2.1 Sanjay uvacha tam tatha kripaya vishtam ashru purna kule kshanam visidantam idam vakyam uvacha madhusudana. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Sanjay said, seeing Arjuna full of compassion, his mind depressed, his eyes full of tears, Madhusudana, Krishna, spoke the following words. Bhagavad Gita verse 2.2 Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Kutastva Kashmalam Idam Vishame Samupasthitam Anaryajustam Ashwaryam Akirtikaram Arjuna. Translation. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, my dear Arjuna, how have these impurities come upon you? They are not at all befitting a man who knows the value of life. They lead not to higher planets, but to infamy. Bhagavad Gita verse 2.3 Klaibyam masma gama partha naitatvaya upapadyate shudram hridaya daurbalyam tvaktvo tishtha parantapa. Translation. O son of Pritha, do not yield to this degrading impotence. It does not become you. Give up such petty weakness of heart and arise, O chastiser of the enemy. Discovering key points from the 3 verses. Madhusudana. Why did Sanjaya address Lord Krishna as Madhusudana? What were Arjuna's extreme conditions in verse 2.1? Why did Arjuna need to be corrected? What was Arjuna's original reputation? Why did Lord Krishna show strictness? How did Lord Krishna chastise Arjuna's fallen condition in the battlefield in verses 2.2 and 2.3. Learning and application. What does Bhagavad Gita profess as the correct Vedic conduct for Arjuna? Who is Madhusudana? From Bhakti Vedanta Purport of verse 2.1, the word Madhusudana is significant in this verse. Lord Krishna killed the demon Madhu, and now Arjuna wanted Krishna to kill the demon of misunderstanding that had overtaken him in the discharge of his duty. Note, demons Madhu and Kaitava stole the Vedas from Brahma, and the Lord in his Hayagriva, horse-headed incarnation, avatar, killed the demons to restore the Vedas. Arjuna's fallen condition. From lecture of Srila Prabhupada in Ahmedabad 1972, Arjuna appeared to be illusioned. How shall I fight with my brothers and grandfather? Kripaya means by compassion. Avishtam means overwhelmed. He was very much compassionate towards his family members. Ashru Purna Akula, full of tears. Ikshanam means eyes. There were tears in his eyes. Vishidantam, lamenting, with mind depressed. He was lamenting, how shall I fight? From Bhakti Vedanta purport, material compassion, lamentation, and tears are all signs of ignorance of the real self. No one knows where compassion should be applied. Compassion for the dress of a drowning man is senseless. A man fallen in the ocean of nescience cannot be saved simply by rescuing his outward dress, the gross material body. One who does not know this and laments for the outward dress is called a Shudra, or one who laments unnecessarily. Arjuna needed upliftment. Compassion for the eternal soul is self-realization. This chapter instructs us in self-realization by an analytical study of the material body and the spirit soul, as explained by the Supreme Authority, Lord Sri Krishna. This realization is possible when one works without attachment to fruitive results and is situated in the fixed conception of the real self. Arjuna was a Kshatriya, and this conduct was not expected from him. Lord Krishna, however, can dissipate the lamentation of the ignorant man, and for this purpose the Bhagavad Gita was sung by him. Arjuna's real position. Arjuna is addressed as Partha, O son of Pritha. From Bhakti Vedanta purport, Arjuna was addressed as the son of Pritha, who happened to be the sister of Krishna's father, Vasudeva. Therefore, Arjuna had a blood relationship with Krishna. Arjuna was the most intimate friend of Krishna, and Krishna was directly guiding him on the chariot. Param Tapa, O chastiser of the enemies. Krishna is especially addressing Arjuna as Parantapa. Where there is no excuse, you must be a chastiser. You must be humble, but if there is need, you shall be a thunderbolt. Lord Krishna's strictness becomes clear from Srila Prabhupada's lecture in Los Angeles 1968. Arjuna was thinking that by showing compassion, he would be eulogized, but instead Krishna condemned it. Vajrad api kathora, kushumad api komala. When Krishna is strict, he is harder than a thunderbolt and softer than a lotus flower. Krishna is not lenient to his friend or devotee because leniency will not help him. Example, it is just like how a father sometimes becomes very strict. This sort of strictness from God toward a devotee is often misunderstood. Lord Krishna's chastisement, Lord Krishna's reaction becomes clear from the verse itself. Kuta, where from? Anarya, persons who do not know the value of life. Jushtam, practiced by. Aswargyam, which does not lead to higher planets. Akirti, infamy. Karam, the cause of. Bhakti Vedanta purport. In the presence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Arjuna's lamentation for his kinsman is certainly unbecoming, and therefore Krishna expressed his surprise with the word kutas, where from. Such impurities were never expected from a person belonging to the civilized class of men known as Aryan. The word Aryan is applicable to persons who know the value of life and have a civilization based on spiritual realization. Persons who are led by the material conception of life do not know that the aim of life is realization of the absolute truth, Vishnu or Bhagavan, and they are captivated by the external features of the material world, and therefore they do not know what liberation is. Persons who have no knowledge of liberation from material bondage are called non-Aryans. Although Arjuna was a Kshatriya, he was deviating from his prescribed duties by declining to fight. This act of cowardice is described as befitting the non-Aryans. Such deviation from duty does not help one in the progress of spiritual life, nor does it give one the opportunity to become famous in this world. Lord Krishna did not approve of the so-called compassion of Arjuna for his kinsmen. Arya Saman or Anarya Jushtam. In the human society, there must be a system of division that is called Varnashram Dharma, that is Vedic civilization, that is really called Arya Samana. Arya Samana does not mean to deny the existence of God, that is Anarya. Just like Krishna rebuked Arjuna, Anarya Jushtam, you are talking like Anarya. One who is not Krishna conscious is Anarya. Arya means who is advancing in Krishna consciousness. So really, Arya Samana means Krishna conscious person. Srila Prabhupada Lecture, Johannesburg, 1975. Ashwargyam means by refusing to perform your duty, you will not be elevated to higher planetary systems. It is the duty of a Kshatriya to fight and lay down his life, for then he is promoted to higher planets. This is Shastric injunction. Therefore, Krishna is advising Arjuna, if you refuse to fight, then you will be denied entry into higher planetary systems. Akirti Karam implies you are known as a great warrior and my friend, and this will go against your reputation. Krishna continues his chastisement in verse 2.3. Klaibyam, impotence, na, never, upapadyate is befitting. Only a friend can call a friend impotent. From Bhakti Vedanta purport, if the son of a Kshatriya declines to fight, he is a Kshatriya in name only. And if the son of a Brahmana acts impiously, he is a Brahmana in name only. Such Kshatriyas and Brahmanas are unworthy sons of their fathers. Therefore, Krishna did not want Arjuna to become an unworthy son of a Kshatriya. If Arjuna abandoned the battle, he would be committing an infamous act. Therefore, Krishna said that such an attitude in Arjuna did not fit his personality. Srila Prabhupada stresses, a Kshatriya cannot behave like a Brahmana, excusing everyone. A Kshatriya, the government, the ruling power, cannot do so. Krishna also did not approve Shudram, petty, Hridaya, of the heart, Daurbalyam, weakness. From Bhaktivedanta purport, Arjuna might argue that he would give up the battle on the grounds of his magnanimous attitude for the most respectable Bhishma and his relatives. But Krishna considered that sort of magnanimity not approved by authority. Therefore, such magnanimity or so-called non-violence should be given up by persons like Arjuna under the direct guidance of Krishna. From Srila Prabhupada Lecture in London 1973. For a Kshatriya to speak like this, no, I cannot kill my kinsman, I am giving up my weapons, is weakness, cowardice. Learnings from the three verses. Therefore Krishna told Arjuna to Tvaktva, give up petty weakness of heart, and Uttishta, arise, get up and take courage. People are very much ignorant and they sometimes criticize that Krishna is inciting Arjuna to fight. He is a gentleman, non-violent, and Krishna is inciting him to fight. This is called Jada Darshan, mundane material vision. Krishna is the supreme controller. He does not require anyone's instruction. Whatever he does is perfect. This is the proper understanding of Krishna. Krishna is not subject to examination. He is above all. He is transcendental. Therefore, one who has transcendental vision can understand Krishna. Hare Krishna. Please feel free to contact Swarup Krishnadas at email ID and WhatsApp number provided below. You can press the like button, share the video, provide feedback through comments, even ask questions, subscribe to the channel and check the other videos in the series. You can look forward to more such videos. Do press the like button icon for notification. Hare Krishna.